Welcome back to another episode of the Oracle of Hope, your number one bestie for everything grounded spirituality, self-development, and everything else on this wavelength. So today I wanted to come in and talk to you as an activation, especially if you've not seen my videos before. This is especially for you. If you have seen my videos before, we're already on the same energetic frequency, so you're part of this field that we have going off. We're part of these soul clusters. So this energy is already tapped into your frequency for you to receive this now. Okay. Thank you for being here. I intend that this video finds the right people, and this message is meant as an activation. Not just a reading, not just any false wisdom. It's embodied, grounded wisdom that is an activation of your potential, of your highest timeline, of your God self that is channeling the heaven on earth frequency now, grounded down, connected up and connected within. That is my intention with every video that I post on here. So yeah, let's get into it. So we desire things for who we are to become in the process of having these things and how we think they will feel. Now that's one thing of how we think they'll feel, but for now I feel drawn to focus on who we become in these processes. So every idea that we have has been planted in our mind by our God divine self. It's part of our soul's purpose, our soul's blueprint. It's the reason why we came here on earth. If you can dream it, it's possible. I'm going to say that again. If you can dream it, if you can see it, it's possible. And if you intend it to happen and you will it to happen, it will happen. Okay, the reason why you have this dream and then you detach from it because it feels so far away or so much effort, and then it comes back to you, is because it's meant for you. It's because this is your reason for your soul incarnating on this earth in this lifetime once again. For most people, once again. So it's not just something that is just pulled out of thin air. Usually there's all these mirrors and reflections through your childhood that have helped to create this dream. Whether that's, speaking from experience here, like as a child, like playing with Bratz dolls and just thinking these are like sassy, like beautiful queens that wear all these gorgeous outfits and style themselves so beautifully, so magnetic, like wanting to be that Bratz doll for myself when I'm older. And now embodying that myself, just as many of us do, with how we dress, with how we go about in this world. And we can create our own versions of that, you know, if that's been heart-centered as well and grounded in community. It's about having these moral values as well, and individuality and uniqueness from your authenticity. So it's not just whatever stereotypical Bratz doll is. It's you taking what resonates from the Bratz doll and applying that, and leaving everything else that doesn't resonate. So, who you are becoming, the person you need to step into to become this person. First of all, you're already this person. You're just growing into this person. Imagine like when you're a teenager and you're getting these growing pains. That's just what's happening when shit is hard to do. When you're finally stepping into the next level of you. When you're finally embodying this next version, who you need to be on this journey, who you're becoming, who you're naturally evolving into, it's hard. There's growing pains because you're not just staying the same, you're evolving, and it requires you to level up. But you deserve this level up. It's a gift of love to yourself. It's a gift of like high standards and high morals and high value for yourself. Like, yes, what is already here is good, but I'm a princess for myself and I deserve better, you know, or I'm a king for myself and I deserve better. So it's like not settling when evolution comes along, as change naturally does. Change is the only thing that's promised. So when the natural changing of the level goes up again, it's like, I deserve this to myself. And like, yeah, it's going to be hard. It's going to be challenging. It's going to test my limits, and it's going to meet my like nervous system window of tolerance. That means like if you're comfortable here, like you're meeting the edge of your comfort zone where you know, you're being stretched. But when you do that with compassion and reassurance of, you know, whatever your inner child needs to hear, whatever your needs are, so that you can expand with grace and love and gratitude, because it's a gift to yourself. You're doing it because you want that next level. You already deserve that next level, and only you can give it to you. So that means you got to be your own cheerleader. You got to be your own emperor, which is the structure. It's the divine masculine. It's the getting stuff done. It's the action. And you also have to be your own empress, which is the divine feminine, which is resting, creativity, yes. Like going with the flow, weaving things, like allowing it to be flowful and allowing, however that works for you to work within your masculine holding structure. And you will learn what your divine masculine looks like and what your divine feminine looks like as you're going on this journey, as you're doing these things. And it's going to work for you. It's going to work for you. Because you know your unique soul's blueprint. Nobody else does. People can see parts of it, but they're always seeing through their lens and their perspective of themselves. And then their own beliefs, their own judgments, their own conditioning. So you got to do it for yourself. Okay? And that looks different for everybody. So what a gift. What a gift that we are alive here at this time. And you are naturally evolving into this next level version of you. And that gets to feel fun. It gets to be enjoyable. It gets to be delicious. And it gets to be pleasurable. And that can mean whatever it wants to mean for you. How can it be delicious for you? How can it be filled and induced with honey, nectar, pleasure? How can it be exciting? How can you feel tapped in? Where's tapped in? Tapped in, tuned in, turned on. I think tapped in's within. I think tuned in's above and turned on is below. Yeah. Because you're bridging these three minds, the higher mind, the heart, and the gut, or the womb, those areas, you know, down there. That's cool. So as we expand, what helps to nurture your expansion? The people you surround yourself with, the information you take in. And how in all of this can you create balance, nurture balance, so that you're resting, so that you're going out in nature, so that you're connected, so that you're looking after your body. Who are you becoming? Who are you becoming? For yourself, as a gift to yourself. What version of you do you need to become in order to be an energetic match, a frequency match for the person you came here to be? And this thing is certain. It's certain. So it's just a matter of time when you become this. But you have free will of what conditioning, of what trauma, of what beliefs, of what stories, of what neural programming you have that you can release and cleanse and clear, so that you can choose better ones that serve you with more high aligned frequency, with more nurturing, empowering thoughts and beliefs of what's possible, of who you are, of the way you relate with people. Yeah, crazy. Crazy. Okay. I'm thankful to have given this message today. I'm trusting that it's going to land as it's supposed to land with the right people. I feel like I've thrown myself a little bit off here and there, like talking about all these different things, but I trust it's aligning for the right people in the right ways. So thank you for being here. Like, subscribe, and drop a comment if you haven't already. Support your little business girl. And yeah, I have recently produced a ebook, a digital product about how to understand signs from the universe. It's to do with everything of trusting your intuition, building confidence in your connection with the divine, with spirit, with unseen realms. It's to do with interpreting signs, and if it's just coincidence, is it anxiety, is it fear, or is it a true message? And where are these messages coming from? What even is the message? And how can I trust myself to depict these messages and to know what's really being said here? Always as a confirmation of what you're feeling already on the inside. Because every time you go for an oracle reading, a tarot reading, a psychic reading, a future prediction, any of these things where it's not like connecting to your deceased ones in spirit, it's about your future, your decisions, it should just be a mirror of what you already know. If they're saying things that confirms your intuition, then that's perfect, because that's all it is, because you hold the wisdom already. And I'm such a big preacher on this, of people honoring their intuition, being confident in their intuition, because we all have it. The gut feeling, the inner knowing, the empathy, the different ways we communicate with spirit. We might hear things, we might see things, we might get premonitions, we might just know things, we might sense things. And these are all ways that we are tuned in with this universe that we live in. So that's absolutely gorgeous. If you want to have a read of this, I'm currently doing a super special offer at the minute for a limited time only, for only a certain amount of people, just to get some reviews. So in exchange for just £11, that's 2 ones, £11, you get the whole thing as an 81-page book, a digital book, and just in exchange for filling out a little feedback form, just to give me your feedback, give me something I can screenshot to promote and help this to reach more people, because building confidence in your intuition, understanding what your inner yes and no is, are like super vital life skills that benefit your relationships, your finances, your career, your home life. It influences everything. It changes your whole life completely for the better. So that's an absolute gift. I'm so happy to be sharing this with you guys. It's completely transformed my life, and it's powerful, potent stuff, and it's delivered in a very grounded, playful way. So that makes it fun as well. So yeah, thank you for tuning in today. I definitely advise you to go watch my recent video that I uploaded, because that's also very much on the similar vibe as this. This was like a continuation of that energy, which feels super predominant at this moment in October. Around this time, I believe there's a full moon in Aries tomorrow, so there's just all this energy going off right now in all the perfect ways of, like, October's like this shedding month of releasing what doesn't serve, what can't come into the next level, of the integrating who you are and aligning your belief systems with that. Yeah, okay, if you stayed till right now, drop me one of these in the comments, like the okay sign, because I feel like that there was an activation. Yeah, nice. Thank you for tuning in. Watch the video because it's super fire, just like you, queen.